This is Captain Soban of the fleet, Farron Shaw.
We have arrived in Sector 112 and request targeting data.
Hello everyone, this is Captain Soban. Welcome aboard the Starship Normal Prize for another episode, or I should say our first episode of a new series that we're starting called Homeworld Is It Possible? Now, the point of this series, it's kind of like a dumb series that I've made up when I was kind of bored. But basically what we're going to do is we're going to be playing Homeworld Skirmish against two AI that are on the same team, and we're going to spam out certain ships to see if we can beat a skirmish mission only using that specific ship. So yeah, this is more of an experimentation series, so don't expect to win or lose. If we do win, that's awesome. If we do lose, that's fine. But for today's episode, I'll show you guys I'll show you all the settings that we'll be doing for this series. But every single episode in the series should be the same. So we're going to be fighting two AI. We're going to have them only attack us, so they're going to be on their own team. We're going to be playing on the scattered map. I like this because there's a lot of large asteroid areas because we will be harvesting, and it helps for like a good large source of income coming into the mothership. We will have fuel burn off, unit capping off, crates off, and research off. We're going to keep hyperspacing on, so when we get to the point where we're building frigates, we can use those to our advantage. The AI is only going to be on medium, so they're not going to be hyperspacing. I think they only use hyperspacing when they're on like 2/3 hard to full hard. Bounties are going to be on medium. This is going to be important for late game. Resourcing, we're going to start with medium, and we're going to have a resource injection of 500 every 5 minutes. So those are going to be all the rules, and we're going to be playing on the Kushan side. So yeah, let's get into the game and start this bad boy. Let's get into the build menu. For this one, we're going to be building defenders. Now the thing about defenders is they are kind of expensive for a fighter class ship, but they build extremely quickly. So this is going to be interesting. We're probably going to have a resource problem. But let me quickly get this all the way up to 100. Okay, and let's build us a couple more resource collectors and build us a couple more carriers.
Production underway.
I think we'll have 4. We're gonna have 4 carriers, and we'll have them spam out the units.
Standing by.
We're gonna retire those guys.
Roger that.
You harvest. You follow the harvester.
Acknowledged, ready for escort.
And we will go from there. Okay, we now have 10 guys.
Acknowledged, ready for escort.
Let's get these defenders protecting our resource operations. Our money is going down fast because we are building a lot of units. My primary goal right now is to keep our resource operations up and operational. Keep them defending. From the couple tests I've done before I actually started recording this, the AI will give you about 40 minutes before they start attacking you. So, and when they do attack, they bring a lot. So we have to have a lot of ships available to keep the mothership alive. And it looks like we ran out of resources, which is fine. I expected that because, like I said, defenders build really quickly. Let's get down here, kill this probe that's spying on us. Open up our attack profile. I always forget how much health probes have in the original Homeworld 1. I'm so used to them dying instantly from Homeworld 2 or the mods.
Resource collector complete.
Alright, we got our 3rd harvester built.
Acquisition enabled.
Okay, that should help bring in more income.
Reporting for duty. Understood.
Let's bring you guys back up to the mothership.
Receiving.
And now we kind of just wait. 8 will probably be enough for one of the harvesters. So we'll have you guard the harvester.
Resources depleted. All jobs on hold.
Alrighty, we got a couple more defenders built. We'll have them guard one of our harvesters. We'll get a few more, guard our third harvester, and then we'll start building up a fleet to protect the mothership. Alright, I'm going to be a little bit skimpy on the last one. He's only going to get 5 defenders. But now we can start building up a fleet to protect the mothership, because like I said, the AI is going to bring in a large fleet against us if we don't have some sort of protection. And since we're only building one specific ship, I can't have support units and stuff like that. So yeah, we have to have enough defenders to hold off a large invasion force. This is going to get interesting. I got 2 of these guys. We're so close to being full. Doc, resource collectors. Doc, I need your money. I need more defenders in my life. Need more of them. Alright, so we got our carrier built.
Construction commencing.
Time to have it start building us defenders. Nope.
Resource injection received.
Yes, now we got some money. Boop, 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 boop.
Building from mothership.
Okay, mothership, we'll bring you back down too. Or back up, not down. Start working on the second carrier. Now we got 2 things producing defenders at the same time. Now I do want to be clear, the reason why I'm building carriers is for the production reason only, not because they're combat vessels. I should have specified that at the very beginning, that this is more for experimenting with combat vessels. We'll eventually try an army of carriers. See if we can beat the game, or beat the skirmish match with just an army of carriers. That'd be really fun to try out. But they're specifically there so we can build defenders faster. Die, probe, die. Die from the raft of my defenders. Indeed. Oh boy, now we're starting to pump some stuff out. Currently have 25 defenders. Not bad. Let's put them all in a wall formation in front of the mothership. You would be my defending wall. We now have 45 defenders. Putting them in wall formation.
Resources exhausted. Construction paused.
That's a decent amount, but I kind of want to get that closer to 1 to 200 before I actually start feeling comfortable about defending ourselves. The AI hasn't really sent anything at us yet, which is good. We're only like 15 minutes in, so we still have plenty of time to get a large defense force. I do like this little escort group that we have going on with all of our harvesters. All these defenders. Now, for those of you who are unfamiliar about defenders from Homeworld, defenders are basically a highly maneuverable turret that's for defending against fighters. They don't have the firepower to take down anything higher than a fighter unless they're in a really large group. So it's going to be interesting to see how well they do. They'll be able to knock out any fighters and corvettes that the enemy throws at us, but all the larger ships, especially missile destroyers, they're going to suffer against. So the more numbers we have, the better. And we got our second carrier complete. Cool.
Building from carrier.
I can get this carrier to start building us more defenders.
Underway.
Because now we can build 3 at a time. Let's move you over here. Just so you're not interfering with the other carrier. Hee.
Mothership.
Oh my. We have almost 80 defenders.
Wall formation confirmed.
Resources exhausted. Construction paused.
Indeed. Lots of defenders. We harvested that entire area. Produced a tons of defenders. Now we're harvesting this area. We got two carriers and 83 defenders. I'm getting there. We can get that closer to 200. I'll feel a little better. Woohoo! We broke over 100 defenders.
Establishing wall formation.
Let's get them all down here.
Coordinates confirmed.
Resources depleted.
Our
All
wall
jobs on hold.
is getting bigger. Hee. So far, the enemy hasn't really done anything. It looks like they're starting to move in down to our harvesting operations. So they're probably going to destroy all of our harvesters and then move in to attack the mothership. So hopefully we can get close to 200 by that time. Because once they start attacking, they're going to be attacking a lot. And then we can live off the bounties from their attacks.
Building from carrier.
At least that's the plan. We do have quite some time before we get our third carrier out though.
Building
But we're
from
building these
carrier.
things really quickly now. We have over 100, so I feel pretty good about it. Oh yeah, here we go. Large group of heavy corvettes, it looks like that's coming towards us. That's probably a pretty good match for all of the defenders we have here.
Thank you. See you next time.
Oh, there's more over there. Alright guys, engage.
Locked on target.
Resources depleted. All jobs
Destroy
on
those heavy corvettes.
hold. Collector under attack.
Oh yeah, they're just tearing my defenders apart. Yeah. Defenders are good, but they're not good against fighters. Or frigates, corvettes, whatever these things are. The mid-sized corvettes,
Resources
frigates,
exhausted. Construction
ship.
paused.
Hey, we killed one.
Collector under attack.
Alright, let's do some concentrated fire then.
Attack complete. Entering holding pattern. Course punched in. Have been hit. Essential comms only.
Kill them!
Resourcer under attack.
There we go. We're just gonna do concentrated fire.
Collector under attack.
Establishing wall formation.
Resourcer lost.
Attack complete. Holding pattern locked in.
Oh, that was a bright flash. Yeah, heavy corvettes do a decent amount of damage in large groups.
Depleted. All jobs on hold.
Oh, there goes the controller.
Resource injection received. Non-combat ship lost.
So we'll no longer be able to harvest.
Resourcer under attack.
There goes that heavy corvette.
Locked on target.
What's the other ones they have? Those are light corvettes.
Resourcer destroyed.
Okay, so that means we're going to be coming in to attack here shortly.
Collector under attack.
Assuming wall formation.
We have 153.
Sphere formation confirmed.
Put them in sphere formation
Assignment received.
around the carrier.
Reporting for duty.
We'll move the carrier up.
Underway. New heading set.
This will be our target of defense. Ugh.
Reporting for duty.
Resourcer under attack.
Because now that we can't harvest anymore, the only way we're going to be making money is by killing the enemy. So we have to use the numbers that we currently have to our advantage. That is a big sphere formation. That is a massive sphere formation.
Ready for orders.
Alright, defenders go aggressive.
Carrier complete.
Ready for orders.
Ooh! We got our third carrier built.
Building from mothership. Construction commencing.
We'll go ahead and set this up to build more defenders. But yeah, defenders don't do a whole lot of damage. This is kind of the main reason why I don't really use defenders much in Homeworld. They're very good for protecting stationary targets, but they have a slow movement speed, and they do have the most armor in the fighter class ships.
Resourcer lost.
But
Mothership.
I prefer having Corvette class ships because they have a higher survivability. So now the enemy is going to start coming in to attacking our mothership, and we'll see if we can fight them off with our defenders. I'm going to go ahead and move our carrier in to engage the enemy. This is probably a horrible idea, but it's all we have. Let's see if we built enough defenders to fight off this fleet. I don't think we actually have enough, just because of the fact defenders die so easily. But we're gonna try that. Alright, defenders, are you guys ready to engage the enemy? Because they are coming. Here they come.
Resource injection received.
Okay, so a large group, they seem to be able to handle it.
Awaiting assignment.
Good, good, good. They've killed a handful, but not a whole lot. Here comes the light corvettes. A large concentrated group, they are able to handle it.
Resources depleted. All jobs on hold.
Yep, here come the big guys.
Flight pattern to wall formation.
Wall formation, and kill this guy.
Attacking fleet. Holding pattern locked in. Wall formation confirmed. Acknowledged.
Alright, carrier, move back.
Green line confirmed. Acknowledged.
Resources exhausted. Construction paused.
Attacking fleet entering holding pattern.
There we go, kill him. All of the attacks from the enemy are starting to come in now.
Destroyed. Entering holding pattern. Reporting for duty. Acknowledged.
Alright, kill the destroyer. So many bullets.
Resources depleted.
Oh,
All
God.
jobs on hold.
Carrier under enemy fire.
Kill him.
Attack clearance received. Awaiting orders.
You guys help out.
Target confirmed. Awaiting orders.
The missile destroyer did not like me actually doing my job. Like how they're all shooting their weapons at the same time. Die, missile destroyer!
Carrier under attack.
Carrier will be fine.
Holding pattern locked in.
Kill these guys now.
Punched in. Locked on target.
Oh, here comes the Titan fleet. Okay, okay. So far we're holding it.
Fire. Target acquired. Enemy fire. Attack complete. Entering holding pattern.
Mothership.
Alright, everyone.
Resources exhausted. Construction paused.
Target acquired.
How are we doing?
Building from mothership.
Still good. Our final carrier still has a little bit of time.
Attack complete. Holding pattern locked in. Engaging.
We're doing better than I expected, actually. Our giant swarm of defenders are still alive.
Resources depleted. All jobs on hold.
Oh god.
Intercept course.
Focus on the missile destroyer.
I almost feel bad about this.
We have so many defenders that they're actually focusing on the defenders.
Attack clearance received.
We gotta keep our numbers up, though. Come on, missile destroyer. Good. It's almost dead. Gotta keep hammering it. Good, good.
Locked on target. Keep one eye on the clock.
Mothership.
Target
We're still kind of keeping our numbers up, which is good.
engaging.
This carrier over here is having problems, but that's fine. As long as he can still build things. Go, defenders, go!
Target acquired.
At least the big guys are having problems, attacking.
Mothership.
Pattern locked in.
Woohoo, our numbers are going up.
Resource injection received.
And we just got a resource injection. Cool! Good. And we get a bounty for every single time we kill one of these units.
Attack clearance received.
But things are looking up. I love seeing how much damage they get every single time they get hit by all those projectiles.
Entering that order. Locked on target.
Okay, so we have survived the initial big wave. That's usually the big wave that kills me. But they got distracted by the defenders. And one good thing about defenders, despite the fact they're slow, they're still too slow to be targeted by large capital ships like the destroyers and ion cannon frigates.
Construction paused.
Attack complete. Holding pattern locked.
The missile destroyers are kind of the only really big threat to them.
Mothership.
Ooh, we have almost 200 defenders. Cool. Yep, here comes more groups.
Attack complete. Entering holding pattern. Wall formation confirmed. Engaging.
There's so many defenders that they're all distracted by it.
Resources depleted.
It's
All
pretty
jobs
funny.
on hold.
I mean, it's good, but I find it pretty funny.
In our favor.
So cool. I think we actually built enough to where we might be able to make a push. We need more. We need like 300 to 400 if we're gonna actually make a push against the enemy.
Attack complete. Entering holding
Carrier
pattern.
complete.
Waiting assignment.
Hey, our 4th carrier got built.
Target confirmed.
Building from carrier. Production.
Let's get her to start building more defenders. But yeah, if we can get about 300 to defend the mothership and maybe 100 to 200 to attack the enemy, we might be able to win this.
Resources exhausted. Construction paused.
This is going better than I expected, honestly.
Engaging. I almost feel bad about this.
Mothership.
Alright, we got 221. Not bad.
Understood. Responding.
You, I need you to go here.
Resources depleted. All jobs on hold. Mothership.
Assuming wall formation.
It's starting to lag a little bit when I told them all to do something, because there's just so many of them.
Attack clearance received.
Okay, so this should be enough to actually defend the mothership. We haven't really seemed to be having too many problems. So now we're gonna start building a small fleet, like maybe 100 to, I would say 200. Build a small fleet. Build a defender fleet of 200, and then we'll start moving them out to try to see if we can wipe out the enemies. You guys move over here. We are starting to lag a little bit. The 64 megabyte VRAM capacity on this computer I'm using to record this is starting to reach its limits. So we do have to be a little bit careful about that. But so far, I'm pretty impressed. We might also be able to get away with 100.
Reporting.
We can sneak around and kill them. 150 I would feel more comfortable with. That seemed to be like the magic number when we started to take the advantage over the enemy. Yes, look at me when I'm trying to kill you. Good ion cannon frigates.
Attack complete. Holding pattern.
Ooh boy.
Locked on target.
Resources exhausted. Construction paused. Mothership.
You guys move back. Fire! Fire! Carrier under fire!
Target acquired.
Sure to do concentrated fire, please.
Alert ambush. Target destroyed. Engaging holding pattern.
Good, good.
Intercept course.
I want you to kill that missile destroyer first.
All ships carrier under attack.
Mothership.
Underway. Reporting for duty. Under fire.
You think you can run away from me, carrier? We have a wall of defenders you have to go through. Alrighty, it's been relatively quiet for a while. The AI have actually stopped the AI has stopped attacking. Man, I cannot talk right now. Stopped attacking for like the past 5 minutes. So we have 94 over here in the little fleet I was building up to attack the enemy. I'm gonna go ahead and grab more of our main fleet. We can bring that up to like 150. I'll feel pretty comfortable with that many. And then we're gonna start our assault against the enemy.
Establishing wall formation.
Put them all in a wall.
Acknowledge.
It brings us down to 153 to defend the mothership, which is fine. That is plenty. So far, what I've noticed is when defending off the AI attacks, when they bring in like destroyers, missile destroyers, frigates and whatnot, 150 defenders seems to be a good number to be able to handle it. You will still have casualties, so once you get over 200, it seems to be able to handle it no problem. Like I was at 225 and I'd just been wiping out the enemy left and right with no problems whatsoever.
Awaiting assignment.
So, oh right, this is Homeworld 1, there's no waypoints.
Resource injection.
I'm gonna go ahead and bring these guys here. We're gonna go here. I think this is where one of the AI's mothership is. Destroy him and then move on to the next one. And then as we continue to pump out more defenders, we'll just continue growing our defense group back at the mothership. Let me just double check and make sure all these are set to 100 so I don't have to check on them too frequently.
Building from carrier.
Set you to 100 as well. Now I don't have to check these too frequently because we have a lot of production ships building things, which is, you know, causing this to last a really long time. I just want to make sure they're at a decent number, so they're continuously building us defenders.
Building from carrier.
Let's bring you up to 80. And yeah, there we go. So I'll make these guys
Group 1 designated.
Group 1, make these guys Group 2.
Group 2 designated.
Just so I can reference them quickly. But let's go ahead and add all you guys together.
Mothership.
X formation
Group
confirmed.
2 reassigned.
On our way.
Bring you over there. And now we wait until we approach the enemy, see if we can defeat the first AI using 165 defenders. Oh, whoops.
Mothership.
So if any of you guys wanted to see what a gigantic X formation looks like in Homeworld 1, well, there you go. I hit the wrong button and put him in an X formation.
Wall locked in.
Force of habit. Normally when I have fighters, I always keep them at X, and then if I have defenders, or not defenders, but if I have corvettes, I always put them in wall. So yeah, I didn't mean to make a giant X formation. But there you go, you can watch them all go together back into a wall formation. That's so cool to see. Stuff like that I just love to watch. I don't know why. I'm a very weird person. There you go. Back to wall. Yep, we might have ticked it off. Yep, it wants a piece of our defenders. That's okay.
Resources exhausted. Construction paused.
It will die shortly.
Resource injection received.
You can't possibly expect to defeat the Defender Wall of Doom. The Defender Wall of Doom will consume all.
Resources depleted. All jobs on hold.
Entering holding pattern.
Boom! Alright, men. We have found one of the Titan motherships. Let's get ready to engage. But first, we need some good battle songs. Yeah, we'll do the Titan battle song. Screw it. Kill it!
Target acquired.
Destroy the Titan mothership. Destroy it.
Spear formation confirmed.
Let's do an aggressive spear formation. That way everyone can hit the target. We have 151 defenders attacking the enemy mothership right now.
Group 1 under attack.
Actually, yeah, the Swarmer battle theme would be a lot better. Yep, this one. Hey, they built a destroyer. Good for them. Will it be able to kill 151 defenders? Probably not.
Group 1 reporting enemy contact.
He's gonna try his darnest. Imagine the Kushan using a tactic like this. Yeah, we're gonna kill the enemy at Titan mothership. What we're gonna do? How are we gonna kill it? Let's surround it with defenders. I feel so bad for you, little Titan destroyer. I wish you luck. You only have 149 of them to kill.
Combat stations.
Nope.
Reporting.
I don't care about you. I want the mothership. And it's got the little bomb things coming out, so it's definitely taking damage. And he is trying his hardest to kill everything. I'm just gonna let him see
Received.
what they can do to actually stop me. They are bringing in some fighters.
Bringing contact.
We should be getting close, though.
Resources depleted. All jobs on hold.
How are we doing back home? Good thing I checked.
Reporting for duty. Acknowledged.
Group Group 1 to combat stations.
Attack clearance received. Group 1 copies.
He's on fire. Now the problem is once this mothership explodes, I believe it's going to kill all of our defenders because they don't have the health to survive the explosion. Which is kind of why I don't care if they die or not. I would
The mothership is under attack. Group
I would
2
feel
to
so
combat
bad for this
stations.
destroyer pilot. He finally gets into his destroyer class ship. He gets out and he notices that the mothership is completely surrounded by these small little defender class ships. I would just be like, oh crap, we're gonna need backup like now. They have killed a decent amount of them though, but we have 127 more to kill. And the mothership has the other fire sound effect, which means it's about to die. Means it's below 1/5 of its maximum health.
The
Oh, he built
mothership
another
is under
destroyer?
attack.
Oh my!
Mothership.
Target destroyed. Holding pattern locked in. Intercept course punched.
Focus on the big ones.
Fleet command carrier under fire. Repeat, we need a call here.
Resources depleted. All jobs on hold. Mothership.
Intercept course punched in. Under attack. What's the
Group
call?
1 under attack.
No, kill the destroyer, please. The destroyers are more important, they do more damage. As long as they're specifically targeting the mothership, I don't really care about the missile destroyers. Hey, computer 2 has died. Alright, boys.
Group 2 under attack.
We destroyed one of the enemy motherships, so we're down to one. That should give us, yeah, I was gonna say, it should have gave us a lot of resources.
The mothership is under fire.
This is what happens when you don't pay attention to your mothership for a couple seconds. Alright, good. Destroy this destroyer. Because again, the destroyers are more important, they do more damage. I'm not too worried about the missile destroyers. Ooh boy.
The mothership is under attack. Mothership.
Okay. We do have a lot of defenders, which is good. But we need to kill this destroyer, please. There we go. This destroyer is almost dead.
The mothership is under
Alright, good. Kill the ion cannon frigates. It should die quickly, because we have a lot of defenders hitting it. Good. Kill the assault frigate. There's so many bullets that are shooting that's lagging me. Kill the ion cannon frigate.
The mothership is under attack.
Okay, we're in the red, but I think we're going to survive. Okay, kill the assault frigate. There's so many people shooting, it's lagging my game. That's hilarious.
Group 2 reports victory.
Okay, and then nope, kill this missile destroyer, because he's actually attacking the mothership. And then we should be good.
Resources
Whew.
exhausted. Construction paused.
That was an unexpectedly large fleet that came in. I guess they knew I was attacking their allies, so they decided to attack me. Alright, now attack him.
Resource injection received.
That was fun. There we go. We can go back to other music. Okay, we've defeated one ally, or one AI. We have survived a massive invasion.
Depleted. All jobs
Again, I can't build support frigates, so whatever health we have 307 defenders. We can easily keep
The
about
mothership is under attack.
200 here. Hey, you guys move.
Confirmed. Flight pattern to wall formation.
Okay, we have survived.
Understood. Awaiting assignment.
Resources exhausted. Construction paused.
Receiving.
Receiving.
Okay, and then the rest of you, we're gonna need a little bit more than that.
Coordinates confirmed.
Group 2 assigned.
Responding.
Group 1 assigned.
Group 2 copies.
Okay. Whew.
Reporting. Wall formation confirmed.
Alright, so let's bring these guys back.
Understood.
Combine them with our new group. 314.
Group 2.
Ooh, boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Backup assigned to Group 2.
Okay, and you guys
Destination confirmed.
meet right here, and we'll try to engage the other enemy.
Group 1.
Alright, Group 1. Need you to be over here.
Coordinates confirmed.
Mothership's healing. There's another small group coming in, I believe. But we should be ready for it this time. This episode has been kind of this experiment's been kind of hectic. I like it. I like doing things out of the ordinary and just experimenting and just seeing if it's possible to do something the way it is. And honestly, we made it a lot further than I was expecting. I was actually expecting to die in that first major wave. We almost did die, but because we had so many defenders, we were able to concentrate fire and get rid of a lot of those capital ships pretty quickly. So, very impressed. Very impressed indeed. But now that we have one of the AIs destroyed, we just have to kill one more and we will have won this. Whoa, 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 rowdy boys. Well, never mind, you got their attention. Blow them up. We might have found their harvesting operations.
Complete. Entering holding pattern.
Let's go, boys. Let's go destroy the harvesting operations. I gotta see this from the Titan's perspective. Oh no, we're under attack! What's the call? That would be terrifying. That would be absolutely terrifying.
Entering holding pattern.
Alrighty, let's continue our journey to the last enemy mothership. I think, yeah, I was gonna say they were moving some stuff in, so let's see
Awaiting assignment.
how many we have over here now. We have 271. So we have about 570 defenders right now.
Assuming wall formation.
Kind of crazy.
Destination locked in.
They are bringing some stuff in, so I do have to pay attention to that.
Awaiting assignment.
In the meantime, we're heading towards their mothership, which is right here. Getting closer and closer to it. At least I believe. No, it was over here. That's just a harvester.
Underway.
Mothership's over here. The one thing about Homeworld 1 is the enemy does not actually move their harvesters, or their mothership,
Reporting.
like they do in Homeworld 2 and Cataclysm. Which I kind of like, because it just keep it, you know, in the starting area so you don't have to hunt it down all over the place. There. Still coming in.
Acknowledged.
There's an enemy destroyer.
Enemy contact required.
Destroy it. I'm sorry, Mr. Destroyer, but you're gonna die from a bunch of teeny defenders.
Holding pattern locked in.
I wonder how quickly they would kill a heavy cruiser.
Destination locked in.
Resources exhausted. Construction paused.
Alright, guys.
Primary assigned.
Go ahead and destroy the Titan fleet coming in. Group 2 still hasn't came in contact with the target, which it probably just did as soon as I left.
Mothership.
Okay, destroyer is almost dead. Mothership is pretty much healed, so I'm not too worried about it dying. Nope. Group 2 has came in contact with the Titan. Just annihilated those fighters. That is amazing. Alright, kill the last Titan mothership. Well, back at home.
Resources depleted. All jobs on hold.
Target confirmed.
Kill these assault frigates. Now kill the ion frigates.
The mothership is under fire.
It takes like 4 rounds for the defenders to actually kill these things. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, 6 rounds. Still impressive. Oh my god, this mothership's already on fire. That is amazing. Well, so we have proven if you spam defenders and play your cards right, you can defeat 2 medium AIs on the same team. That is amazing. Mothership's just about to die. Hey! We have won. The Guardian is a lie has won. I can't believe that worked. Well, so there you have it, guys. If you ever struggle playing Skirmish in Homeworld 1, just spam defenders. That's all you have to do and you will win. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this experimentation episode. Next week, we're going to be doing the same thing, but we're going to do it with Scouts. And Scouts will be really interesting because they are extremely cheap to build. They are more powerful than Defender, obviously much, much faster, but they also have a whole lot less armor. So we'll be able to pump out a lot more numbers because they're cheaper to make than Defenders, but they also take a little bit longer to make, so they won't be pumping out as quickly. So I'm curious to see if we can do the same exact thing just using Scouts. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoy this. Please leave a like if you did. If you like what I do, consider subscribing, and I will check you guys out in the next video. Until then, guys. Oh, and if you want to check me out live, there's a Twitch link in the video description. And if you want to hop on Discord, there's a Discord link to the channel's Discord too. Yeah, there's that stuff as well. Anyways, guys, until next time. This is Captain Soban signing out.
The Faker have arrived. Emergency hyperspace procedures initiated. The mothership must survive.